world, we family all over the world. This is your chief, and I know you're thinking this is a new environment. I just came to Bangkok, Thailand to attend the V Partners meeting with the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, and we decided to check into this mega unbelievable hotel called the Waldorf Astoria in Bangkok. So you will see a different environment, so don't panic. It's still me, all right, recording the Wednesday message. And guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because we are closing the year. We are coming closer to the end of the year, and the bonanza is still on. I get to spend so much time with Dato Sri Vijay and Japa towards the end of the year for the V Partners meeting, the directors meeting, and basically just spending time with him, okay? And I realized one thing, that my biggest fear of the end of the year, and you know this, so don't look at me like you are surprised. Everyone switches off. And I don't understand this mentality, this psyche of human nature. But we are now in the month of December, the beginning of the month of December, and you can feel it in your town, in your community, in your family, the whole country, even CNN, BBC. Everyone slows down, all right? Because of Christmas, maybe New Year, or maybe they just think they worked hard for 11 months and they deserve a break. So let me tell you, all right, crystal clear from your chief, your upline, the one and only Patman Senati Raja, do not slow down. Do not switch off. You don't deserve a break after 11 months of network marketing. You need to actually push yourself harder in the month of December. You got to wake up and smell the coffee, that whatever you do in the month of December will decide the momentum going into 2019. So if you slow down in the month of December, you're going to start January slow. And you will take 3-4 months to gain momentum, and you will not be able to achieve your TAT. Now, coming back to TAT, those of y'all who are new, all right, just listen anyway for 10 seconds. For those of y'all who have been with me for a long time, throughout this 20-year journey, December, all right, so you made promises to me in January about how much you're going to make, what is your BV, what is your targets that you're going to achieve in 2018. Now you've got 3 more weeks, 3.5 more weeks, all right, to make sure that you achieve it. The challenge is, many people, if they are too far from their goal, what do? It's okay, I give up. Let me go back home and sing Kumbaya with my mother-in-law. No, I don't care. Even if you only hit 50% or even 10% of your target, keep pushing. Never give up. Never slow down. Never get distracted. Alright? Until 31st December, midnight. Alright? Because anything can happen. Miracles can happen. As long as you keep pushing yourself, have that attitude, have that warrior mentality, have that I will never give up attitude until the end of the year. You do not slow down. You do not get distracted. You don't have an opportunity to be depressed or sad that you didn't achieve your target. You keep pushing because you are the benchmark for many other people who are watching and following you every step of the way. So please, please, please do not get distracted. Do not switch off. Do not ever give up even for 1 second. That you need to close 2018 with a bang. You got the bonanza. You got so many events happening around the world. There's so much excitement. My videos are coming to you guys. This is going to be the best year for QNet and the VN for you if you decide. So just 3.5 weeks, push and push harder. Be a maniac. Be crazy. Non-stop. Never slow down. That's what I want to tell you. And guys, today, on the Wednesday message, I want to talk about rising. I want to talk about standing up. Because I recognize this fact, that throughout our journey of life, when you look at from the time you were young until today, we have been suppressed. We have been forced to lay low. We have been forced not to speak our mind, not to stand up for what we believe in. And I've been through this journey of life. I appreciate my mother so much, God bless her soul, because she always allowed us to rise, always allowed us to speak what we feel, the truth. But throughout most of our journeys of life, we were never allowed to make decisions. We were never allowed to speak what we truly feel or make decisions and live life the way we really wanted to. We were never allowed to rise. We were never allowed to stand proud because we lived in communities, societies that was surrounded by culture, tradition, right, social limitations, status quo, complete total bull sugar, all right, that suppressed us and never allowed us to rise to reach our true potential. And sometimes when you hold somebody back so long, like many of you watching this video today, your whole life, people only told you what you could not do, what cannot be done, all right? From family, even our parents, our society, our community, the only thing that they did was they keep pushing you down. From the concept of educations to judgment of exams, whether you're a good student, bad student, all right? Then somehow or another you graduated or didn't graduate, doesn't matter. Then you got into a job, the worst thing on the planet, where the boss treats you like dirt and suppresses you even more and kill your spirit of warriorship, kill any potential of dreaming again and understanding your limitless potential. So if you look at it, your whole life you have been suppressed, your whole life you have been pushed down, your whole life you have been knocked down. Every time you wanted to do something unbelievable, every time you wanted to rise and just reach some level of your potential, somebody, something knocked you down. And then somewhere along the line, you should thank God that somebody did that presentation. Call that person and say thank you. Even though they are switched off, even though they have given up, even though they are the biggest moron on the planet, call that person who did that presentation for you and say thank you. Because network marketing, the day you said yes to QNet, the day you signed up, the day you took your first step into this journey of networking and entrepreneurship, is not about the product, it's not about how much money you can make, right? It's not about understanding network marketing, but recognize one fact. You rised. You stood up. That was the first time in many years you made a decision for yourself, for your family, for your children, for your parents. It was the first time you stood up as a real man, a real woman for your dreams and not living life for everyone else. Because we spend too much time, you spend too much time, all right, worried about everyone else in your life. People who don't give two shits about you, don't pay your bills, who don't do anything for you, but you still live your life, suppress in compliance of what they think you should do, what they think you should be. And you must stop. This is your life, your God-given right to live life the way you should. It is time for you to rise. It is time for you to recognize the fact that you need to just live life to the fullest with no more fear of consequence. No more fear of what people will say. No more fear of what people can do to you. Because nobody can hurt a dreamer. Nobody can stop a warrior. Nobody can slow you down if you believe in yourself. And for the one time in your life, make a decision for yourself that you're not going to slow down, you're not going to be distracted, that you are going to be a max out king and queen because you deserve it. It is your right. It is time for you to rise. It is time for you to recognize the fact that this is your journey, yours. It's personal. That you can have great uplines like me, Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, Arun Atlisati, Dave. You can have the greatest uplines. But it doesn't matter. The journey is yours. We can have the greatest systems in QNet and the V. The journey is yours. And only you can complete it. And only you can decide what this journey is. How painful, how beautiful, how happy, how sad. Only you can decide whether this journey has a pause button, alright, a fast forward button, alright, a rewind button. Only you can decide. But you see, throughout your whole life, you gave your power of life away to others. You gave every decision away to others. We did, even me when I was younger. We just allowed the world to decide how we live and who we become. Right? We listen to the world too much. We lived in fear, right? We were suppressed. That our potential never even came out 1%. But today you are part of the V. You are part of Dato Sri Vijay's family. And here, we don't suppress. We give you our hands and we help you rise. We tell you to stand up, proud. We tell you to stand strong. We tell you to fight as a warrior. And we tell you to never give up, no matter how painful this journey becomes. And I need you today to recognize this fact, to make the most important decision in your life, which changed my life, right, 20 years ago. A lesson my mother taught me I never implemented. But when I met Dato Sri Vijay, when he gave me this wisdom which I apply today in my own life, stop listening to the world. Stop. Don't be a moron. Don't be like the rest of the world. Don't be like 95% of society who takes every step and looks around and think, what is the world thinking of them? What is the world going to say? Oh my God, should I make a decision? Should I stand up and rise? Should I say something? Should I speak the truth without fear? Should I make a decision to be a max out king or queen? No, people are scared. They're like, oh my God, what do I do? Like the whole world is just holding them down. But today, you are in the V. You are amongst great warriors. We are like the Vikings. Zero fear. That nothing can stop you. Nothing can slow you down. You have no more fear. That I don't care what the world thinks of me. I don't care what the world talks about me. Because they will not be there when I am in trouble. They will not be there when I am alone. They will not be there when I get knocked down. Listen to the people who will be there. And we will be there for you. So listen to me. As your chief and upline, I am telling you, from this very moment of this Wednesday message, if there's one decision you make, listen very carefully. Stop listening to the world. And I promise you one day, the world will be listening to you. I am living proof. Dato Sri Vijay is living proof. Japa is living proof. That at some point, we had that click that we're going to live life to the fullest. Because as my mother told me, you only got one chance. This is one life. Right? You cannot decide who are your parents. You cannot decide your nationality. You cannot decide the circumstances of your birth or the condition of your physique when you are born. You cannot decide when you're going to die. Alright? That's all in your master plan. But there's one choice. One choice that God has left in your hands. That is how you choose to live. How you choose to stand. How you choose to rise from your comfort zone, from the ashes of depression and failure. That choice God has never taken away from you, and it's time for you to exercise that choice. Don't take that choice. The only choice you have in life, how you choose to live, and give it to everyone else. Here, take it, take it, take it, take it. You decide how I live. That's moronic to the highest order. So if you want to be a max out king and queen, if you want to close 2018 and go into 2019 unbelievable, if you want to be a V partner, if you want to be a success story in the V and QNet, if you want to be somebody who is able to change lives and make a difference, if you want to be like the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, it doesn't require great wisdom, it doesn't require you to be an expert, it doesn't require you to understand network marketing like a professor. It just requires you to rise, live by the truth and have no more fear of what the world thinks of you. Remember this, guys. This is the greatest lesson my mother and Dato Sri Vijay taught me. And it was the greatest turning point in my life. Stop listening to the world, and one day the world will listen to you. Love you guys.